Alright guys, we are back. Loading 308 again. We have 50 rounds down the pipe. The last load we did was up to about middle of the weight range, going by the Hornady manual. So I looked, and we can definitely go more. I didn't experience too many pressure signs, not really any pressure signs, as you guys could tell. I was just starting to see on the back of the case where the ejector, is, but it's not a swipe yet, it's not anything else, so we can push up quite a bit more. The powder charge tops out, Hornady's manual tops out at 49 something, 49.2. So we ended at 45.2 the last round. I'm going to push it from 45.2 all the way up to 46.4, and that's going to put us, see here, we can go a little bit higher than that. Like I said, 49, so 155 grain bullet, CFP 223, yeah, 48.2 is their highest. 49.6 is in the red for them, for the Hornady manual. So 48.2 is probably as high as they want you to go. And we are ending at 46.4. So yeah, we're getting to the upper end. 46.7 is their between loads, so 45.3 to 46.7 is their next two loads on their manual. So I'm in between them, and then after 46.7 it goes to 48.2, and that's their last load. So we are at, after this one, we are at the top, towards the top. We could still go a little bit higher depending on pressure signs, obviously. So yeah, the Fowler's in this one is 45.2, right where we ended off on the last ones. So this is alpha brass. It's one time fired. It's fire formed, but it's not fully fire formed because it's still just one times, and I can tell because there's still variance between all the cases. Out of all 50 pieces, the necks and headspace vary. I'd say probably 1/1000 between all 50 pieces. So yeah, some are at like 617, some are at 619. There was a couple at 620. So yeah, I can tell that we're definitely not fully fire formed yet. And like I've told you guys many times, it most likely, most of the time, it takes 2 to 3 firings to fully fire form to your chamber. So we are dropping powder right now. Do the Fowler's first at 45.2. I figured we'd just do the Fowler's right where we ended off on the last session. And yeah, that's about it. Let's zero this out. All of the cases are primed, cleaned. I did tumble them this time, just because, like I've told you many times, I really don't clean brass as long as it's a tight fit to the chamber. But I do tumble the brass the first couple times because you're still fire forming, and this brass got a little charring on the neck. I expect that. Sometimes it will even go up the side of the case for fire forming. These ones didn't. My 22 Creedmoor Hornady brass didn't either. I have seen it though. If you're fire forming the first time, it's not tight to your chamber, so charring and soot can go up the case a little ways. Like I said, I only got it around the neck on this one, but I'll probably tumble this time and next time. They're fully annealed. tumbled, sized. I didn't bump them at all. I just pretty much kissed the shoulder with the die, and that's it. A couple might have got bumped to thousandths. The ones that were at 620, 1.620, those probably got bumped down to 119, but most of them didn't get touched at all. Alright, come on now. So yeah, that's all we're doing, throwing some charges. We're throwing 45.2 right now, getting through the foulers, and then we're off to seating some bullets after that. Like I said, these last few reloading videos are quick, just like this one. It's going to be quick, just because I'm trying to get, I wasn't even going to tape this reloading session, just because I'm trying to get bullets down the barrel as quick as I can, trying to get 100, you know, around 100 down the barrel as quick as I can, just so we can start full load development. That way I can get back to normal videos and be good to go. Alright. I'll bring you back for seating some bullets. Alright guys, let's get some bullets seated. I am shooting for magazine length for now. Like I said, until we get this damn thing broken in, I'm just shooting for magazine length. This die might already be set for that. I am not sure. And magazine length is, let's see here, 2.800 COAL, case overall length. So let's start off with our foulers. That way if we mess up, no big deal. I'm going to go all the way. Ooh, that might be too far. Just a hair too far. You guys see that? 792. 2.792? Yeah, not too bad. Alright, so 792. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Let's try that. That should be 2.8 right there. Unless I went the wrong way. Oh, God damn it. The hell, 2.79. Alright, hold on, let me change. Those are the shitty cheap calipers I got here. Alright. Zero these things out. Alright, 2.792. I don't know what the hell happened, but I'm exactly where I I left off. So 2, I want to back out. So yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. 802. I did go a couple extra. Alright. Oh no! Shit, I just moved that without even... I think right there is good. Alright. 2.800. Hopefully you guys can see that. Alright, now let's get a CBTO of that measurement so I can get a more accurate, consistent reading, not accurate, but zero out with the comparator on there. .180. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, so now let's shoot for 2.180. 2.179. That's pretty good. I'm going to back off 1. Just for shits and giggles. That's why you always want to start with your foulers, because, I mean, the first 2 are only, like, I don't know, 5 or 7 thousandths off or so it's not that big of a deal, but it's good to keep your actual, you know, your rounds that are going for group, it's good to keep them as consistent as you can. 2.1805. That's perfect. Alright, I'm going to chamber one of these into the gun. Double check before you go through and frickin' load everything. You should, that's one thing for newer loaders watching. You should be double checking twice. So when you resize and bump your shoulder, or whether you don't quite bump your shoulder like I didn't this time, because it's not fully fire formed, I didn't bump the shoulder. You should be checking the brass in your chamber after resize, and then checking the cartridge in your chamber after you're all done. Alright, just checked it in my chamber. Fits good. No, I mean, I shouldn't be hitting the lands at magazine length, because, like I said, this is an FTR chamber, which is an extra 190 free bore, but that don't quite help, because I don't know what standard free bore is for a 308 chamber, so not quite sure. But I will be, so I don't want to waste one of these alpha brass cases, so what I'm going to do is tomorrow when we go shoot, I'm going to take a couple cases of these Federal, shoot them, fire form to that chamber, and then I'm going to make one of these a modified case. I keep forgetting to do that. I haven't really needed a modified case right now because, like I said, breaking in the barrel, so I'm just seating to magazine length no matter what. But I do need to start. We're at 50 rounds now, so I do need to start getting the length of all the bullets I have in 308, length to the lands. That way I'm ready to go once I have my barrel good to go. Alright guys, so that's seated. Get the fowler seated. I'm going to rip through the rest of them and we'll be good to go to the range. Alright guys.